Hey guys, so this video is a request from my exclusive fashion community. Hey Patreons! So you guys know I have a fashion community over on Patreon where we talk about leveling up, self-esteem, and just being the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And so I take requests from my Patreon members. You guys are my priority. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So today's topic is a topic that I love. We're talking about luxury. Now, some people are super fanatics for luxury, you know, they kind of live for it. I wouldn't say that I'm like that. I'm not a luxury fanatic. I don't spend all of my money on luxury purchases. It's not that serious to me, but I love quality, period, whether that be quality food, quality traveling experiences, or quality goods that I can buy via designer. So how did I get into luxury? Basically, I was a fashion blogger, and growing up, my mom didn't wear a lot of like designer or anything like that. My mom did pass on a Gucci bag to me many years ago when I was in my early 20s, or I took it, one of the two. And so I had that Gucci bag that I think my dad had bought her at some point in time. And I guess that was the start of my love for luxury. And then I started looking at other bloggers and just seeing that, you know, luxury is something that really is attainable for most people that have a decent job. And so I'm going to talk about, you know, my strategy for purchasing luxury, and you know, how I keep it to a kind of minimum. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I got into luxury. I just started seeing other people rocking different items, and I was like, oh, I like that. And that was like the point where I was like, okay, I think this is something that I want to do. I want to start buying more high quality pieces and more exclusive pieces. So the second reason that I got into luxury is for the exclusivity. I love that everybody doesn't have it. Now, I know you look online and you probably say, well, it looks like everybody has that Gucci belt, or everybody has that new Dior bag or that Prada bag, but in reality, no. I rarely ever see anyone wearing the items that I wear in real life, whether it be in the United States or whether it be here. So every now and then I'll see people, you know, rocking the same thing. That's natural, especially if you live in an affluent area, or if you live in an area where, you know, people do wear designer more than normal, but everybody doesn't have it, even though it looks like that on Instagram. And I love that, you know, just the exclusive feeling of everybody cannot get this, everybody will not get this, and it just makes me feel like, you know, I have a little piece of something that only a small group of people are really willing to invest in. Another reason I like designer. The third reason that I like designer is just the experience. I love going into the stores, and I like the service that I get, and I really enjoy the whole experience. I enjoy the whole gamut. I'm not someone who would enjoy buying anything pre-loved, okay? So I think that's the smart way to get into designer. That would be how I would recommend it. I will link a website that does sell pre-loved designer items. I think that's smarter. I think that's the way to go. I'm just not someone who wants to do that. My philosophy about designer is, if I can't walk into the store, pay for it, have the experience, do what I do, I don't want it. And that's just me. That's a personal thing. But I think the smart way is to look on eBay for trusted eBay sellers and to maybe shop pre-loved. But I don't enjoy that, so I don't do it. I'm not saying I would never do it, it's just not something that I've done so far. So those are the three reasons that I love luxury. I love the quality. I mean, all of the pieces that I have bought have held up perfectly, so well. So those are the three reasons that I do enjoy shopping designer: the quality, the exclusivity, and just the experience of going in, feeling the bags, you know, being served well, you know, and just getting the help that I want when I am trying on items and things of that nature. All right, so how should you go about saving your money to purchase designer, this is my 2 tips if you want to venture into designer. And this is what I did. Stop shopping, you know, or stop shopping so much. You know, a lot of times we buy this $10 top, this $20 top, these $5 pair of sandals. And what I've learned is I'd rather not shop at all, or shop very minimally and get quality items that last me. And that's kind of my philosophy on it. So when you know you want to buy something designer, stop shopping and only get items that you need for your job or, you know, for your lifestyle. Stop shopping, set aside a budget every month that goes to your designer fund, whether that be $50 a month or $100 a month. And when you do that, eventually you will save enough to go down to that store and buy what you want. All right, the next thing I will say is start out small. You know, designer can get very pricey and very expensive. And designer items should not be a thing to validate you. That's very corny. You know, it doesn't validate you because you have a Chanel bag or a Gucci bag or whatever. I mean, no, you make the clothes don't make you. It should be about you, what you want, what you like, and that's kind of how I feel it right now. I don't care what the trendy bag is. I don't care what people like. If I walk into the store, I like it, I'm gonna get it. And so I've kind of grown into that as well. Start small, maybe a belt, a brooch, shoes, a clutch, a mini bag. Start small and then see if you enjoy the experience. See if you feel that the purchase was worth it so you don't have any regrets. And I think if you start small, you will decide for yourself if getting into luxury is for you or not. So you guys, that's my tips on how to start purchasing luxury and my journey into luxury. So if you have any questions, leave them below. Thank you so much, Patreon member, for this requested video. This video was for you. So I will see you guys over in the private community. If you want to join the private community, or if you just want to support our movement of looking amazing, feeling great, and being real with ourselves about what we need to do to level up and get the most out of life, join us over there. All right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.